So yeah, we are discussing about TCP.
Yeah.
So what is the main importance of TCP is by always by keeping continuously changing the user IDs, passwords everywhere. So instead of adding and removing and all the user IDs and the passwords. So example, I'll show you here. Suppose we have actually test case like this. Okay. So for suppose this is for suppose this is like one project. Okay. In this project, there are multiple user logins are there for suppose. Okay. Example, let me try to just imagine. So this is a big project for suppose these many test cases I have. So
Mm.
everywhere, so for every folder for suppose project level, so you have one login credentials. Okay, here one credential, here one login credential, here one login, here one login. So like that, we have multiple logins are there. Okay, without
Mm.
TPC, everywhere you need to go right here. You need to give the values. Here you need to go. Just imagine. I'm just not showing anything here. Suppose if
Okay.
it is a kind of user login, so you have to come here and you have to add the values whenever you want to add the values, you can add it, and if you want to remove it again, you need to come here and you need to remove, or if you want to update it again, you have to come and update here if you have any user login. Like that, if you have a multiple for suppose 10 or 20 user logins are there, so multiple places, if you want to add it, if you need to add initially, you can able to add, but you got some case like your client asked you to change the user login and password because there is some requirement. Okay, user login and password got changed.
Mm.
So what you have to do again? You need to come each and every test case and you need to change it everywhere right here.
Yes.
So how
Yes.
much time it will take? It will take more time.
Yeah.
Okay, but we are doing automation for the time saving,
Mm.
also for accuracy. If
Yeah.
you do it manually like this one by one, it's a kind of hard coding, right? So
Yes.
what happens? Then again, it is a problem. So instead, you can use TCP. Okay. Suppose if you have a TCP for suppose already we have used, where is that? Yeah, see here, TCP is there. So we mentioned TCP in test case level for suppose.
Mm.
Whatever it is there, if it is project, yes, project also you can keep. You can keep all the values, your password and your email, like whatever credentials, email or username you can say, password you can say, email you can say, URL you can say, whatever. You can
Okay.
keep all at one place in the test configuration. Whenever you need, you are calling. For example, I have created some user login for suppose somewhere. Okay. So example here, I just need to call. If I need to call, instead of keeping again the same value here, we just simply calling from there. Clear?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here, what is the syntax here? Open
TP.
square bracket. One second. Curly braces, open curly braces and close curly braces. And you need to mention CP and square bracket, open square bracket and close square bracket. In this, you just need to call the value. For example, if it is email, you can call email like
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
Okay, we can call whenever. So it doesn't matter how many times you change there. Okay, one
Mm-hmm.
time this is here. If you want to change here, it is one time you can change.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
but everywhere if you want to change it, it's take a lot of time. Okay,
Mm.
in the web shop login test configuration here, if here though there is no log values here yet. Okay, if
Mm.
you want to keep, you can keep the values, email, password, parameter value is email, and the main value parameter is email, and the value is something, your email ID, password, and you can keep the password value. So you can keep all values like that and you can call from there. Simply we are calling, just here we are using only, we are just simply calling. Whenever you run this test case, it will go here and it will check whenever it see the CP configuration, it will redirect to the configuration. Okay. Where it is somewhere in the test configuration like this, it will go there particularly and it will go and it check the values. Here it is. Okay. Test configuration, it will check with the test configuration, the values which will call and it will execute that values. That's how. Okay,
Oh,
this is what we have seen previously, correct?
yes.
So, and if you see the abbreviation, test configuration parameters can be used to pass the specific value to various test cases. Test configuration parameters are nothing but variables. Exactly, right? Values. Variable means what is the meaning of variable? Variable in the sense it's a key and value pair.
Yeah.
Key in the sense it's a parameter. What is a value? Value in the sense your ID.
Mm.
Okay. The execution list will execute like this. You can say this is architecture for TCP. Execution list will be there. Correct. From that you will create a TCP. The TCP itself you will mention the key and value. This is called as variable. Okay. And
Mm.
in the test case, username would be we can call like this. Okay. So there is actually it's missing. Okay, square
Okay.
bracket missing. Here also square bracket missing. Closed square bracket missed. Here also missed. So just imagine this is a kind of syntax.
Mm.
After giving that, wherever you want, you can call it from there and it will execute the result. Okay. So this is what. Okay, where do we use the TCP? This is also important, right? You must know the application.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
So if you want to parameterize test cases instead of hard coding, this is what parameterize in the sense you can understand here hard coding the values. Parameters are there, right? So you can create the parameters. Okay, if you want, you can create the parameters. In that, you will keep the values. Okay. Example test login test case. We have seen username and passwords, right? And you
Yes.
need reuse values across the test step or test case. Yes, wherever you want, you can use, which means I have mentioned in the demo web shop. Somewhere here I mentioned test cases. Okay. So,
Mm.
somewhere here I mentioned, okay, let me come here. Okay. I mentioned here in all the um, test cases. Okay. Test case, sorry, TCPs, test configuration parameters I have created here.
Mm-hmm.
We are calling in the sense we are wherever it is required. For example, login register. We are coming here and we are actually using here. Not only here, everywhere, wherever it is necessary, wherever it is required, you are calling, which means it is called as a reusable. Wherever you have a use, okay, wherever it is required, there you are using the same values multiple times, frequently called reusable. Okay. You are
Mm-hmm.
using the values multiple times. That is called as reusable. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to you uh, if you want to make test cases more flexible and maintainable, it is also correct. It is
Mm.
flexible and maintainable for maintenance, good proper maintenance purpose. Okay. Next, if you want to pass the values from outside the TOSCA, like execution list, CI/CD pipelines, Excel sheets, yes. For that also it will be helpful. Okay.
Okay.
So why do we use Okay, where to use TCP? This is why we have to use the TCP to avoid the hard coding. We already discussing since many times. Okay, since last class we are talking about this. And next, reusable across the test case. Exactly. Once you once you add into the TCP, the same values we can call wherever you want. Clear?
Yes.
That is called as reusable. And another one is makes the test easier to maintain. Exactly, because if you are going to, for example, if you want to go multiple test cases, if you want to change again, it is a big difficult. For example, you are keeping in the values in test case. Okay, so if you want to change anything or if you want to update it anything, it is easy to maintain, right? For example, I
Yeah.
want to update my user ID got changed. Okay,
Mm.
developers told me this is not user ID, there was some problem. So that is the reason we have changed it. So immediately you need to change the user login. So you can also do change by taking help of this TCP. You simply go TCP and you just simply change the username. That's it. Correct?
Yeah.
Next, it helps in the data-driven testing also. Okay, database is related. Okay, in that also it will be helpful. Allows integration with the execution list to CI/CD tools like Jenkins, Azure, DevOps, all this stuff. Okay, it is very advanced. So far, it's not required. Okay, so you just keep in mind it is it allows the integration also. Integration related to whatever the Tosca is, that Tosca is also integrating with the Azure, Jenkins, and CI/CD. At the time also TCP will helps. Okay,
Okay.
this is where this is how we can use the TCP. Okay,
Hmm.
so how to use TCP in Tosca? So we will do in practically. No need to read and all this stuff. Okay,
Okay.
okay. So now let's create. Let's create some. Let's create one TCP folder first initially. One second. This is web shop. TCP. Enter. And this is my folder. Are you working?
Sorry?
Someone is working behind you, right?
No.
Some meeting sound is getting.
1 minute. I'll put myself on mute. Baby is running on the other phone.
Okay, okay. So that also will be recorded.
I'll be mostly on mute. Okay.
No problem. So I will, whenever I request to respond from your side, you just unmute it.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. So that's let me do one thing. This whatever user login is there, I'll take copy this test case. I'll copy and I'll paste in this. Okay. See here, this is test case. We call this as a test case. Here, no TCPs are there. Okay. For this test case, I will create, if you want to create test case here, simply you just click on TCP test configuration parameter symbol. Okay, you can see here. One second. We can do it from here. Better. Okay. It is also created this one again. It didn't show. Just hide it. Okay. So here we can call, we can make it this something like username or password or email, whatever. I'll keep this as username so far. Parameter name, it's your wish, but you should, whatever you give, that must do, you need to call with the same parameter, user name. This is username and this is password. PASS. Okay. I just would like to create a valid, one second, demo, valid credentials. So let me check what are the valid credentials. Next IT, one, or else, let's see, to next, ship, next. That's now okay. Let me check what we have mentioned here. No, here no registration. Here also not that. Let me create one valid one. Gender, first name is next IT hyphen dot 147 or else 123 @gmail.com. Okay. Last name IT email. Sorry, I can keep like this. And password is next @123 next @123. So I'm just registered. Let me use the same email ID. Okay, copy. And in TCP, I'll mention here the username. Okay, password is next IT. I think next IT only, next only. 123. Let me log out. Login. Next. Yeah, the same. Right. This is we mentioned here. So you mentioned in the test case level, okay, TCP, in the TCP parameter we created as a password. Password we have given, and email ID, which means here in our case username I mentioned as a parameter. So and this is a value. So here I just need to call. Okay, and this is email. Okay, but is this email will work? No, right? Is it? Is it will work?
No, username.
Yeah, because we mentioned in the TCP what we have mentioned in the username.
Actually, there the spelling is wrong, I guess.
User name. Oh, NMAE, right? So if you do mistake, here also.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you just consider this is a something kind of. So you see here again. Yeah. Username. If you want to rename, you can do it. No problem. Username, and also we need to update there. Same, right? Let me change here also. Name. That's it. Yeah. So it should show like this. Okay. If you do mistake, it doesn't show like this. Correct? And password, open curly braces, closed curly braces, CP, and square bracket, password. See, it will show. See here, auto populating, but you should not select that. If you select it again, it will disturb. That's it. Save. We are calling from here, correct? Okay. So if you want, you can change the type of data type also, right? So let's try to run this. Let us see. Actually, here in the login, I just mentioned I'm just calling from TCP. So now I execute. If I execute, whenever this test case comes up, this test case will go to the CP. Wherever the TCPs are there, it will go and it will call from the TCP. Let's see. Try to run this. Oh, it's not logged out. Sorry. Okay. So let me run this again. Only I'll run this, not required all. Yeah, it worked well, right?
Yes.
That's it. Yeah.
And I have
So
one more doubt, like when we haven't given any T box weight between the login and filling
yeah.
username, right? So how
Mhm.
long does it generally wait?
Yeah, its minimum is 10,000.
Uh-huh.
10
Okay.
seconds. Simple.
Okay.
That is default.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. So now the main use of TCP test case parameter is in Tosca is to test the cases easily and maintain and the facts. It is for flexible. Instead of hard coding the values, username, passwords, emails, other inputs directly, it will call from the TCP. So if any value changes, we can update easily, okay, from TCP, and Tosca automatically replicates the whatever we had changed, that will be replicate in the application also. Okay, whenever you run it, it will replicate in the application. Okay, this ensures easier maintenance and reusability, you can say, and faster test execution. So this is for that purpose we use TCP. Okay, so far we have used TCP in the test case level. This is test case level, is it correct? Now let's see the TCP in the project level. Okay, for us this is project. Okay, this is our we created, correct?
Yes.
It is our project. Okay, so now we create, this is test case level. Okay, just forget about all these folders. I'm going to first my and also you can say, see, you see, this is also project you can call. Okay, so this is test case, these are all test cases. Folder level you can say, or project level. Clear? Some people will call project level, some people will call folder level. Okay, anything is fine. Okay, so we are actually we are doing on top of this test cases, right? So let's do here itself TCP. This is folder level or project level you can call. Okay, here in this level you see here test cases, nothing is there, can you see? But if I click on this, you can see the test case TCP values. Clear? In the project level you don't have anything TCP. For test case level you have, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Correct.
Got
So
it.
here in TCP, again I'm showing this is test case level TCP. This is project level TCP. Okay. So in this project, a lot of sub projects are there. That's the reason I'm just taking this. Okay. You can consider this folder as a project level. Okay. If you run this, um, for suppose, what I will do is I will create test case here. See here. Again, I'll keep parameter as a username. Okay, we'll keep something different here. Again, I'm going to create one more TCP, which is password. Okay, and okay, we'll keep something different, other email ID and password. Okay, better. We should, if you use same, then again it will be little confusion. So let's take mm, next. Next, something, which is name, last name is IT, email ID is next dot project @gmail.com. Okay, this is my email ID, and the password is again next $123. Again, my password, confirm the password, next $123. I changed to password too. Yeah, fine. So next dot project, this is email, copy this email, and the username is something email, and the password is next $123. See here, in the test case level I have given different email ID and different password. Okay, for project level I have given different email ID and different password. So now you will not get any kind of you know confusion. right?
Yeah.
So now let's see. Um, so now try to, what we have to do is, let us try to uh, call. Okay. Now I'll try to run. Let's see. First of all, I just close this, log out, log in. So now see, I'll try to run this. Just test case, I'll try to run this. Let's see. One second, one second. Okay. First, what we will do is I have let's do some changes. Uh, I will remove these values, or else I just hide these values. Copy. I'll do one thing. Let me create notepad. Okay, I'm not passing any values in the test case level for suppose. Okay. So now I'll try to run this. Okay. Now I'll try to run this. Let's see. Okay, I'll close this. Unsuccessful. Why? What is the issue? CP username. It's username and also password. It is showing successful. Empty has taken. One second. Let me cross check why it is happened. Username and password. Folder level. The test configuration. TCP. Okay, it is still taking this actually. We have to remove this. Okay, let me remove this. Okay, again I'll remove this too. Okay, so now you see, this again I'll try to run in login. I'll keep it in login and I'll try to run this. So reset to default in the sense it's a kind of deletion. See here, can you see? It is logged in with the what credentials? Okay, can you see what is your observation? Madhumita, you see here, my test case project level, I mentioned project next dot to project at gmail.com.
Yes.
Clear?
Took the test case.
Yeah, see here, and also I removed values from the test case. Okay.
Yes.
So, and whenever I delete the test case passwords and
Mm.
username, automatically TCP, whatever the project level username and password has taken. Have you observed that? While I'm trying to reset the default value.
Yes.
Okay, at the time automatically it has updated, which means for suppose in the family itself, okay, in the family actually parents will be there and kids will be there. Okay,
Mm.
children's may they become, okay, they will get job something kind of, okay, they will maintain themselves, they won't depend on the parents. Okay, all of sudden one his kid got issue with the job, for suppose he laid off. Okay, he don't have a single MP.
Mm.
Okay, in the family, what he will do, he will be depend on parent only, right?
Yes. Yes.
Definitely default the parent, without you asked or not, parent definitely come and help you.
Mm.
Our parents will do like that only, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So if I don't have a job, so what my father will do? My father will come, take beta. This some amount you just keep with you and use it for your expenses like that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a problem yourself, if you get a problem and you will get help from the parents, this is what the logic is here. If you delete your own TCP got an effect, or if it get deleted, next level will be project level or folder level. Okay, test case level. If you remove the credentials from the test case level, automatically parent level TCP will be applicable.
Yeah.
That's what we have seen. So this is good observation, and keep in note. Okay,
Okay.
so this kind of questions also will get. Okay,
Okay.
it's a kind of hierarchy based. Self
Mm-hmm.
affected, definitely it will be uh, depend on the project level. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
how many, so here one point we need to note it down. So you can consider in TCP, um, TCP declared levels, TCP levels. How many levels? First one is, you might seen already done. What is that? Test case level. Test case level. It will work for test case level. Next one is folder or project level. Some people will call project level, some people call folder level. Anything is fine. Because in the folder, here in the folder itself in our project, we will maintain project name. That's why. Okay. Next one is root level. So TCP can be declared in three levels. In three levels. One is test case level, one more project level, and root level. So now already we have seen test case level, already we have seen folder level, and now we are going to see root level. What is root here? Can you try to guess here? What is root here?
Maybe in this standard module or version.
So
Maybe
this is
test
root.
cases. Yeah.
This is main. This is main root. Okay. If you delete all, this will be there.
Still remaining.
Yeah. So this is actually main. Under this only, all of these test cases will be here. See, under this, this is hierarchy actually. Top level root directory, you can say. So this is a top level root. Under this root, there are sub folders are there. You can call these are all subfolders. This is a main folder. This main folder we can call it as a root. Okay. So for this, let's try. Now we are going to add root level.
Okay.
Okay. Let me try to see here. It is not showing anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it will show. Can you see?
Yes. Yes.
Some people, it might not show because this is my latest. I'm saying maybe yours also latest, but you should know that some people it doesn't show here TCP. It
Mm.
will there will be a three dots that we can call it as eclipse.
Okay.
Okay, so
Mm.
that three dots, if you see anywhere, maybe in the projects also, if it doesn't show, just use three dots. Okay, click on three dots and it will show.
Okay.
Okay, so that three dots technical word is eclipse. Eclipse, yeah, eclipse, I guess. Yeah. Okay, now already we have no worries. Let me click here. Okay, not here. 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 Okay, see here. It is also added, but it doesn't shown. So can you see here? Again, it will get 2. I'll click here. See here?
Yeah.
But initially it doesn't show, it didn't show anything. So let
Mm.
me try to use, what is this? This is also username, right?
Yeah.
User name. Whatever you name, keep here. That same name should be replicate. And the password. You want, I can use email also. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, password. That's it. It is dummy. No problem.
Mm.
Okay. So now what we will do is let's create a new email ID with the different email. I don't have it ready. That's why I'm just creating.
Okay.
Logout. Next register. Mail. Next IT. Email is project root. Next dot root. Next dot root @gmail.com. Okay. Password
Okay.
is root @123. Root @123. Just register now. Continue. See, next root got created. Let me copy this and log out. I'll use same credentials here. Username is okay, and password is root @123. I think so. Next dot. Yeah, it's working. Right? Yeah. So now, can you see? So I just added both. It is in the root level. So mine is actually, can you see here? There is no any values for the, what is this? Test case level. Okay. It is in folder level. These are all folder level. Okay. So I cannot edit this in the test case level. So even if you edit here also, it will be replicate here only. Okay. So
Mm.
this is project level. I just want to remove the project level. Okay. Can I remove? Can you see here? Right click on here, reset the default value.
Mm.
Okay. See update. You just need to observe there. Reset the default value. Can you see?
Yes.
So which means it is applicable. Root value is taking. Whenever you delete the project level, automatically it is replicating of
Mm.
this root level credentials, which means root level test configuration values. Okay.
Yeah.
See, in TCP, while we are creating TCP, we have given these values, right? But these values are applicable in root level. Now, this is project level and this test case level. Okay, 3 levels it is applicable this root level because this is main. This is a kid, child, this is father, and this is grandfather.
Okay.
Okay, if child got any problem, go to the father. Okay, and father will help to the child. If this father has any problem, then again grandfather will help to son, like this. Okay, now let me try to run this. Can you see? So what kind of credentials it will take? Let's see.
Yeah.
Can you see? Next to dot root. The email itself I mentioned root. Why? Because you need to understand properly. That's the reason.
Yes. Yes. It took the root value.
Yeah, it took up root value. So here one more point I need to add. First preference is actually itself, which means test case. Okay. If test case TCP not works, it will depend upon project level test case. If project level test case has any problem, so then it by default it will take to the root level test case. Suppose you deleted all these test cases, ultimately, finally, this test cases, this TCP parameters will be applicable. Okay. First preference is test case itself. For example, you have already test case TCP values. Okay. You have already for this user login test case. For this user login test case, you already have parameter in the sense TCP values. Okay, TCP values you have for suppose. Okay, then it will not depend on parent. Okay, it will take for all these test cases, it will take this values only. Okay, suppose you don't have values,
Yeah.
you hided these values,
Mm.
then you whatever auto by default, if you delete these values, automatically it will depend on the project level.
Yes.
Okay, if the project level does not have any variable or values, so then it will go to the root.
Hmm. Hmm.
So like that it doesn't mean that if you have values in this parent, what is this test case level, test case level and project level, you have values, and you mentioned in the root level also. But some people will think that okay, root in the sense top level, main level, so automatically it will take the root. No, it has its own priority. Test case already, if the test case have the what is that TCP values, it first preference it will take itself. Okay, it has its own priority. Test case, it has its own priority. Okay, so if it doesn't work, only it will depend on the project level, right?
Yeah.
In future, in future, so for suppose password got changed, we can search all the test cases. Okay,
Mm.
if you don't have anything like TCPs here in this folder level, test case level or root level. Okay, so
Yes.
for imagine you might have a 200 300 test cases. If you want to update all those stuff, just imagine without TCP how much time it will take.
Yeah. It will take a lot of time.
100% it is also calculation. You need to submit the time also. So while you are submitting timesheet, project related timesheet, so today's report you need to send. Okay, how much time it has taken for the testing so and so test cases. Okay, you will also update this. Okay, for searching and updating all those stuff, this much time you took. In the sense, it is not meaning. There is no there is no meaning of it. They won't accept this manually. Why you are doing, right? They will ask you. So already you have a TCP. Instead of using TCP, why did you updated everything manually? They will ask like that. TCP is there. TCP is that purpose only created. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
now if
from,
you,
for
yeah, yeah.
example, if I want to see whether TCP is there
Mm,
configured in any test cases,
mm.
I have to go and click on it and then only I can find. I can like.
Yeah, in the details itself it will show. Okay, if you want to go test case itself, it will show, and
Mm.
in the details everything it will show.
Mm.
For suppose, I'll tell you, only TCP values you want to see. So you can see here the values. If you can see this, you can understand, right? CP in the sense configuration parameter, which means you used configuration parameter. If you want to see the directly values, you have to go here.
Okay.
Okay, you are keeping all the values at TCP level, TCP, right?
Mhm.
In the if you go details, it will show all at one place, and you can understand that you have actually here you are calling the TCP.
Mm.
Okay, so here
Oh,
only in the TCP itself you can, for example, URL is there. Here URL is there, right? Right.
yes.
I will remove this. Already removed. So let me call here URL also. Okay.
Mm.
Let me TCP here. I can call this as a URL. One second. So it is not working. See why? Tell me. Tell me why it is not working.
It's not checked out.
No. See why? Because these values related to root. If you want to change here only, you can change. I can remove this.
Oh, that was set to
Can you see?
default.
Can you see? I can able to remove this.
Mhm.
Okay.
So if you can you right click on the username here
Here,
also?
where,
Yeah,
where?
right click on the username, please.
Hmm.
Not there in the TCP.
Okay. Hmm.
No, on the username.
Username. Okay. Here, where is username? Ah, you are saying this one.
Yeah.
Username.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right click. Yeah.
So if you click to reset to default value, the whole
No.
thing will not work. The whole test case level TCP will not work.
See, I'll try to remove this. For example, this is TCP, means this TCP you can able to see here, but this
Yes.
TCP values are not belonging to the test case level. Correct? These
Yes.
values are not belonging to the TCP. Okay. And also it is not belonging to project TCP. These are all belonging to the test case. I'll try to, you want to try to reset the default value? Can I?
Yes. Yeah.
No, it won't go because the parent, grandparent is actually TCP here, right? You can do it here, not in the project level, not in the execution level, but it will be applicable whenever you, while you are trying to run here.
Mm.
Test case, if you want to run the test case, it will take the root level TCP values.
But now I don't want to have the root level
Okay,
TCP
so if
value.
you don't want to here, you just need to come here and you need to do change
Reset
here.
to
Yes,
reset
can I
to
remove
yeah.
from the test case root level?
Okay.
From the root level only, I can able to reset. I will delete it. I can able to do it by taking help of this reset the default value. It's
Oh.
gone. It's gone. And also it's gone. Can you
Oh.
see?
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Now.
but the same, you see it is empty. Project level it is also empty. Test case level it is also empty, and root level also it is empty.
Okay, okay. But if I delete the TCP from the test case level
Hmm.
and it is there, it is present in the project level also and test case level also, and I am deleting the test case level,
Yeah,
then it
project
will.
will be applicable.
Okay.
Suppose you deleted test case TCP,
Hmm.
then project level test case TCP values will be applicable here.
Okay. But will it
Okay.
also get deleted if I delete the test case? Now, when we deleted set to
Root level.
default, right?
This is root
From the
level.
root level, so all
Hmm.
the other project level and the test case level also got deleted, right?
Yes, yes, yes,
So
yes.
if I delete in the test case level, if I have anything in the project level,
Hmm.
TCP,
Hmm.
that will also get deleted?
No.
Okay.
In the test case level, values will be only deleted in the test case level only. You
Okay.
cannot able to delete the project level.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. But you can able to delete the project level itself values only here. These values only you can delete here. These values you can able to delete here. These values you can able to delete here only. But the thing is, whenever you delete the test case level, automatically the project level credentials will be applicable here in this test case.
Yes, yes, yeah, that I got it. Okay.
That's what happening actually in the background.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Clear?
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So these test case depends upon your project and requirement. You can use test TCP like this.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Suppose you already, for suppose I just want to create here TCP. If you
Hmm.
want to create the TCP, you just click on right click on here also. You can also do here. Okay.
Okay.
But most probably it is not showing here. Not showing in the sense I just need to drag down this.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. But if I directly do here, it will show.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Suppose this is URL. I just want to only use URL. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I will take this URL, copy this URL and you paste it and just need to call after this. Okay. Open
Okay.
URL. See here, I just mentioned in the what level? Test case level only. You see, this is test case level TCP. See here, can you see this highlighted box?
Yes. Yes.
This is text case level. In the test case level, I mentioned the URL. And now I just want to call. Okay, let me call. 1 second. the attributes. Okay, let me remove this. Again, I'll do it. What is that? CP, open square brackets. What is that name? URL. Okay, enter. Okay, so what is the TCP? Same, right? URL, capital U, small r, L. This parameter only we are calling. Okay, let me try to call this. Can I run this? Yeah, you see this. It's working,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So this is how. I just want to add same in the project level. Let's try with the project level. 1 second, it is still loading. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's fine. So now this is project level. This is test case level. Let me add here URL, or else you can call open URL also, no problem. Okay, so in the open URL, this is test case, right? In this test case, TCP. See here, it is showing both, right? Can you see open URL and URL?
Yes.
So let me write for better specification. I'll make it here proper name URL from T
Project.
folder level.
Okay.
Folder level. So this is for better understanding. I'm just making change. Folder level. That's it. And this is TC level, test case level. URL hyphen test case level. Okay, done, right? Okay, no hyphens are working here. Can you see? Can you see the changes?
Yes, yes.
1 second, I'm getting call. Let me cut it. Yeah, done. So we added here test case and here also. And let's try to here root level also. Let me try to add root level, root URL. I'll keep like this. Okay. And copy this and paste here. That's it. Save. And I'll open here. Can you see? This is test case level. See here. URL TC level, test case level, URL root level, open URL folder level. 3 you added, right? Okay. Let me come here. So let me try to do here. Okay. So now I'll try to delete. Let's see. Can you see? Reset the default value.
Yes.
Done. Gone. Okay. So next one is here is there. Here is there. Let me try to um open URL. This is open URL, right? So what you are calling here? Can you see? URL. So it is not available. Okay. So if you want to call, you just need to specify here properly. Okay. Root level and also open your folder level. Both we have. Correct. If the name is if the parameter name is same, then it will take the according to hierarchy level. Okay. If you mention parameter names different, you have to specify it.
Okay.
Okay. For example, I just want to use open URL folder level. Intentionally you are doing it, correct? That's it. So now save and I'll try to run this. It works. It is working. But you just need to know, right, where it has taken. Open URL it has taken. It is not displaying here. But you know already, right? You intentionally you mentioned, but actually you are running test case, but credentials of TCP project level. Okay, project level TCP values you are using for your test case now, correct? And I just want to change. I don't want to use this. I want to use for folder level. Any confusion?
No.
Root level. Root level. Close. Close the curly braces, right? Okay, now I'll save it and I'll try to run again. It will work. Okay. If the three different names TCP, three different names, you need to specify it properly. Okay. So now you see here test cases TCP. What is the name of this root level? Okay. For this folder level, what is the name of this folder level? But this we don't have, right? So let us create once again. Let me create it. What is this TCA? URL TCP level. URL TCP. That's it. Oh, sorry, test case level. TC level. I'll mention like this. So there is no doubt at all. First preference is its own priority. That is actually process. If you have any problem with your test case TCP values, then it will check with the upper level. It's parent level. Okay. So if you don't have values in the parent level, then it will take from the root level. There is no doubt at all. So now actually I used here this one in the sense it is same. For suppose in the root what I have in the test case level, I'll use different Flipkart URL. I'll copy this and I'll paste in this test case level. Can you see? Next, what is this folder level? In folder level, you use Amazon. Amazon, Amazon, this is big link. Okay, fine. See here, what is this folder level? So I'll remove this and paste here. Okay. Next to root level. Root level, what I should do? I'll mention Mintra. Oh, I don't know the spelling. MYNTRA something. Okay, I'll use this copy and I'll paste here. Can you see? I mentioned different URLs saved. Okay. So now you see test case level. Test case level, what is this?
Flipkart.
Flipkart. So now let's see. I'll close all this stuff. All those. I'll close all. Okay, let me check. I will run here open URL. Let's try to run what it will see. Can you see? Oh,
Oh,
Mintra opened. 1 second. Where is that? Close. 1 second. And you need to why Mintra opened? You see here. You mentioned root
root
URL
URL.
clearly.
Yeah, yeah.
That is the reason. So I will if in this case, what we will do is we will keep the parameter name is same. Test case is URL same. Instead of keeping specifying it, we'll keep only URL. That's it. All. Let us try to do this change. Okay. Name is same. URL. Okay. Now it is fine, right? Let's see. For the test case also, TCP parameter name is URL. For project, parameter name is URL. And test case also, parameter name is URL. Same, right?
Yes.
So now let's try to run this open URL. Let's see. Let me close this Mintra. Okay. Try to run this. Okay. So we didn't call. Again, we did mistake. Okay. Let us call. What is this? Something went wrong, right? This is wrong, right? Let me
Oh,
call
you are.
only URL.
Okay.
Okay. This is also mistake. These mistakes we should not do. Save. I'm intentionally doing. Okay. Now run. See this. What is this? Flipkart. Flipkart, which level it is?
Test case level.
Obviously. Exactly. See here. This is test case level. TCP I opened. Flipkart. Project level. I mentioned here Amazon. Okay. So let me delete now. Okay. Let me delete test case level URL. Can I
Yeah, sure.
reset? Now try to run. Can you see? Amazon.
Project level, yes.
Yeah. Now it is applicable. Directly applicable project level. So I don't want project level also. I want to remove this again. Remove. Okay. So
Okay.
now I'll try to same. I'm just running the same test case.
Hmm.
I'm not doing any change. Automatically it is taking Mintra.
Yes.
This is fantastic, right? Which
Yeah.
means first priority is its own priority.
Okay.
Okay. It's first test case, it has its own priority. So the TCP, it will be whatever, if it is having its own TCP, it will first take, it will give the its own TCP values. Okay. So if there is no values for this its own test case, then it will check with the parent. Parent in the sense project level or folder level. If folder level also you don't have any you don't have any test case TCP values or TCP parameters, then by default automatically it will go and take the root level TCP values. I hope you clear,
Yeah, I'm very clear.
right? So
Yes.
this you need to keep in mind because this is interview question.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the reason TCP has its own priority. Okay. Test case for suppose I don't have this. For suppose I don't have this too. Okay. So I have value in this. No doubt, right?
Yes.
If you run this automatically, it will take. Obviously, because you mentioned clearly, while you are calling this URL, you clearly stated URL. You are calling TCP value wherever it is there. Okay, if it is there in this also, it will call. It doesn't matter where you are keeping. Okay, so if you keep in this also, in this also, in this also, in this also, it doesn't matter. It will call TCP value wherever it is there. It will call the TCP. It is the matter about the TCP value where it is exactly located, and it will call from that place.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so this is what. Okay, so which means whatever we have done, so that is called in the TOSCA test case level values override the project level when we have the same exist both. If it is not exist here, okay, suppose hmm, let's keep here in test case, nothing is there right here.
Yes.
Here also nothing is there. So keep here URL here. See, you just observe here. URL. Okay. So it is user says case sensitive. I'm just actually using URL in small letters, but automatically it is taking U is capital. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I will use Mintra in the root. Okay. Clear? So in the test case, where is the test case? Yeah, in this test case. What is this? Mintra, here also Mintra. So no, no, no. It is from root. Okay, this I'll take. Okay, let me remove this also. Okay, now I'll create again. So this test case level I am taking. Create TCP. Here also URL. Oh, what is this? This is from 1 second. Oh, it is from project level. Let me remove this also. One is from root level, that's fine. Nothing is there here in test case level. Okay, fine. Now I'll keep root URL here and I'll keep in this Amazon. Okay, so here one is Amazon, one is Amazon. Do you understood something? So one is actually I mentioned here test case is a Mintra. Okay,
Okay.
so here in this root level I mentioned Mintra. Here in test case level I mentioned Amazon. Okay, it's gone. Now it is earlier it was 2 2. Now it's gone. Okay, fine. It is little slow. That's why. Okay. So now my point is actually one is root level, one is test case level. Okay. Test case level it is Amazon. Root level it is in Mintra. Okay. Let us try to call. What is taking? Amazon only, right?
Yes.
What it means, if anything problem occur with the own value, own TCP value, only it will go to the root,
Hmm. Okay.
right? That's
Yeah.
it. So that is what, that is how the hierarchy works.
Okay, got
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Now what I will do is I'll keep this test case URL value is empty. Let me take. So now you just imagine. So actually I'm calling URL only, which means there is something value is empty in the test case. Okay. And in the root level we have a value. Let's see what will can any guesses from your side?
Throw an
What?
error,
No, it will take root.
take the root. Huh? Okay.
Step value URL is not set properly. Yes, it will throw error.
Okay.
You are right. Actually, you are actually mentioned the TCP, but you didn't mention any value. So it will show that it should give the value. It will ask that you must mention some value in the parameter.
Okay.
Okay. If you hide this, for suppose if you hide this, then it will go to the root level. Or else if you delete it. Okay. 1 second. Not this. This one. Yeah. Let me try to remove again. See, automatically it is displayed. Now again, run the scratchbook. That's it. Mintra. Clear?
Yes. Yes. Clear.
So yeah, that's it. So what is reusability?
We can use that particular functionality anywhere in the later in any of the test cases.
Yeah. If you give the project level, it will be applicable entire test case if it has no users, number of users, test cases in future. If you don't want to change the difficult, sorry, if you want to change the values, it is very difficult to change the values everywhere wherever you want to update.
Yes.
Okay. So in that case, so hard code values, if you want to do changes everywhere, go and do manually changes. Instead of doing that, you are continuously, um, particularly one place to go and change, another place to go and change. Continuously doing all this stuff is like little hard. So that's the reason we have a concept called TCP. The TCP will be helpful. Okay, keeping the values at one particular place. Okay, so we can use those values multiple times wherever you want to call. That is called as reusability. So project level, or it might be folder level, or it might be root level. So reuse in the sense multiple time, frequent time. Whenever you want to utilize this, the values, you can call them multiple times, or you can call them whenever you want. That is called as reusability.
Yes.
Okay, if you use any repeated values, we will give them, we will give in project level or root level.
Yes.
Okay. So that's it. I hope you understood. Any doubts you have, we can discuss.
No, I don't have any doubts. Once I practice, if I get any doubts, I'll.
Yes, yes. Please note down your doubts also. If you get
Okay.
doubts, don't forget, okay?
Yeah, yeah,
Just
sure.
discuss here. Yeah, and they'll also, it will be helpful for them also.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay. So next thing is, I just want to give you some small, one kind of a small assignment for you. So here computers are there, right? Desktops, computers, desktop somewhere we'll have six. 1 minute. Yeah, six. These are all there.
Where you went? Computer, desktops.
Computers, desktops.
Okay.
So you just write the test cases. First, initially, you just write the manual test cases for this 1 minute. So this is also one button. Okay. This
Yes.
is hyperlink, right? You need to click here and it should
Okay.
click on desktops. First, you need to choose this one. It will go here. It should click on add to cart. First, however you are doing manually, the same steps you need to note it down in the Excel sheet somewhere.
Okay.
Go to add to cart. Next to it should click on this, or else sometimes it might not, it might not show you this one green color. Okay,
Yes.
so then you should not use this pop-up window. So this pop-up, you don't consider this. Just go here, shopping cart.
Okay.
It should click. So shopping cart you have, right? So in this shopping cart you see the details here.
Yes.
Checkout, before checkout you see the check mark, I mean
Yes.
checkbox.
Yes.
So you need to click on this checkbox also. Okay, what is that
Okay.
meaning of checkbox? Checkbox in the sense whether checkbox always will tells that true or false. Correct?
Yes.
This is agreement, right? True or false? Are you agreeing, truly agreeing or not?
Mm-hmm.
So you just need to check whenever you are scanning this. For suppose example, I'm telling you, this is a model. Let me, okay, let me take this just for understanding. I'm saying, oh, okay. So let me try to scan. Oh, second, new window, tester, scan, simple application. Okay, so here I'll scan this checkbox. Okay, so simply, oh, sorry, I need advance only. Let me go again and advance. So simply select on screen, click on this. So it will show. Okay, just click on this. Okay, next after that, finish the screen. Okay, and close it. Close this. You will get a module. Where is that? Yeah. So this is a module,
Yes.
correct? So I just want to utilize this module. I just simply drag and drop here. Somewhere I'm just using it here, okay? To show you. Oh,
Okay.
I did mistake again. So simply drag
Create one.
properly. Yeah, properly you need to drag on, drop on test case, not any attribute. Okay. So
Hmm.
here, 1 second. You see here, can you see? Here what you will get? True or false.
Okay. Okay.
So this is how you need to select here properly. Okay. While running it automatically, it will check the box.
Okay.
Okay. Then after that, check out. And it will ask the email ID.
Okay.
What ID I have to use? Next ID1. Next. No, I don't remember this password. It's okay. Already we have this email ID. Okay. Check out. Please accept the terms and okay. 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 And after that, it should fill whatever the mandatory fields are there. So
Hmm.
you have to scan all these mandatory fields. Not like fax number. Fax, it's not required this. So whatever mandatory fields are, all this you just scan it. After that,
Okay.
continue. Okay. So I did not fill this, but I'll keep dummy. So here, country also, you need to select the country, India. Okay. So city something A, B, C, X, Y, Z. Just randomly, I'm just mentioning. And postal code 123. Phone number 123456789 3. Okay. Next. So you got this right.
Yes.
So whenever you get this shipping address should be the you need to mention this address. Okay. So here existed this address should not take. If you want to add new address, shipping address, so you should not use your address, correct?
Yeah.
Existed address you should not use. Always for shipping, you need to specify that shipping address so that you need to scan. It should get the new address. Whenever you scan this window, this box, automatically it will drop down there. Okay.
Hmm.
So whenever you scan automatically, whatever the details are there, whatever displaying right now, the same will be displayed whenever you scan. Okay. Just need to display this one, this box. Sorry, you need to scan this box only. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. So
Hmm.
whenever you scan that, the details, whatever it is there, including this also, it will be scanned.
Okay.
Okay. So after that, just to click on checkbox, this also checkbox it, or else you just, if you don't want, you can keep it as usual and just continue.
Okay.
Okay. Next. So here one more thing, you drop what is this radio box? Okay,
Hmm.
radio box. If you want, you can this or this or this whatever. Just select one.
Okay.
Okay, next continue. Continue. By default, you just keep the by default cash and delivery will be there. But I don't want to mention all these credit card details, right? Just choose this.
Okay.
We are doing practice. I don't want to do this all this stuff because if you check this again, all credit card details will ask, including expiry date. So
Yeah.
don't use this. So far, you just practice with this only cash and delivery. This also scan
Yeah. Okay.
data box. You just scan this also. Next step, continue. You scan
Hmm.
this also. Next payment information will get. Okay.
Okay.
After that, continue.
Okay.
So it will be displayed like this. Okay. So after that, TOSCA should come and click on confirmation.
Yes.
Okay. Then order ID will be generated. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay. So this order ID generated. After that, immediately the TOSCA again need to come and click on this. That's it. Done.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this is one kind of assignment for you. Do it, which means whenever you get it properly, so you
Hmm.
need to note down every step, which means you have to do manually properly first.
Okay.
while you are trying to do manually, note it down each and every step.
Okay.
Okay. By taking help of manual test case, then you can automate whatever I have shown you. The same steps you need to follow. You just create each and individual step.
Okay.
Test
Okay.
steps.
I'll do
Okay.
it. Yeah.
So it will be good practice for you.
Sure. Sure. I'll do it.
Okay. This is
Yeah.
assignment for you. And next class would be action modes, we will see. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope you understood today's class.
Yeah. Yeah. It was good. Yeah.
Right? Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Thank you, Madhumita. I already posted in the group. Okay.
Yes.
Still, if you don't get any videos, please follow up. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Keep continuously post in the group itself. Then they can understand, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Fine. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Madhumita, for joining. So we'll see
Yeah.
you next class. Until then, take care. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye bye.